Ever wondered how much your emotions control your life? Let's take a moment to reflect on this. Emotions, those invisible forces that ebb and flow within us, have a profound impact on our world, much more than we often realize. Like the currents of a river, they guide us, propel us, sometimes even sweep us off our feet. They are the unseen drivers of our decisions, the subtle influencers of our relationships, and the silent architects of our well-being. We experience their power every day in every smile we share, every tear we shed, every triumph we celebrate, and every failure we endure. Think about it. Have you ever made a decision in the heat of the moment, only to regret it later when the emotional dust had settled? That's your emotions influencing your decision-making. They can enhance our choices, giving us the courage to take risks and seize opportunities. But they can also hinder us, clouding our judgment with fear, anger, or sadness, leading us down paths we might not have chosen in a calmer state of mind. Consider your relationships. They are a veritable dance of emotions, aren't they? Love, joy, surprise, anger, sadness, they all play their part, shaping our bonds with others. Our emotions can bring us closer, helping us to empathize, to understand, to connect on a deeper level. Yet, they can also push us apart, sparking conflicts, misunderstandings, and estrangements. And let's not forget our well-being. Our emotional state can lift us up, filling us with positivity and energy, or drag us down into the depths of stress, anxiety, and depression. Our emotions can be our greatest allies, bolstering our mental and physical health, or they can turn into our worst enemies, undermining our happiness and peace of mind. So the next time you feel a surge of emotion, take a moment to acknowledge its power. Recognize its potential to shape your decisions, your relationships, your well-being. Remember, your emotions are not just fleeting feelings. They are the unseen forces that shape your world. Indeed, emotions are the silent puppeteers of our lives. But what does science say about emotions and their impact on our lives? From the bustling labs of neuroscientists to the quiet offices of psychologists, researchers have been studying the influence of emotions on our brains, bodies, and behaviors for decades. The consensus? Emotions are powerful, deeply rooted biological responses that can shape our very existence. In the brain, emotions spark a flurry of neural activity, releasing chemicals like dopamine or cortisol. These substances can either make us feel ecstatic or stressed, respectively. As for our bodies, emotions can trigger a range of physical reactions. Ever noticed your heart racing when you're excited or your palms sweating when you're nervous? That's your body responding to your emotions. And when it comes to behavior, emotions can drive our actions and decisions. They can push us to take risks, encourage us to form relationships, or even cause us to retreat in fear. As it turns out, science confirms that our emotions can indeed make or break us. How often have you made a decision based on your emotions and later regretted it? Allow me to paint a picture for you. Imagine you're at a crossroads and instead of using a map or compass, you let your emotions guide your way. What happens? You might end up lost, right? That's how critical the role of emotions is in our decision-making process. Research has shown that our feelings can cloud our judgment, making us more prone to impulsive decisions. When we're happy, we might take unnecessary risks, while when we're sad, we may settle for less than we deserve. Anger, on the other hand, can make us more aggressive in our choices, often leading to regret later on. Now, emotions aren't bad per se. They're part of being human. But when it comes to making sound decisions, it's crucial to take a step back, breathe, and evaluate the situation objectively. Clearly, emotions can lead us astray when it comes to making sound decisions. Ever had a relationship that was heavily influenced by your emotions? Well, you're not alone. Emotions play a pivotal role in shaping our relationships. They are the colorful threads that weave the fabric of our bonds, adding depth and meaning. Joy, love, excitement. These positive emotions foster connection, promote empathy, and deepen intimacy. They are the sweet melodies that make us dance to the rhythm of togetherness. But emotions aren't always our allies. Anger, jealousy, fear. These negative emotions can strain our bonds, breed resentment, and create rifts. They are the sour notes in our harmonious symphony, threatening to turn the dance into a discordant jig. Research underscores this dichotomy. Studies reveal that while positive emotions can strengthen relationships, negative emotions can weaken them, sometimes irreversibly. So, they're like a double-edged sword, capable of both creating and destroying. Indeed, emotions can make our relationships a roller coaster ride. But what about our well-being? How do our emotions affect our health and happiness? Emotions, like the changing tides, have a profound impact on our well-being, both physically and mentally. They are not just feelings. They are powerful forces that can shape our health. Let's delve into the research to understand this better. Studies have found that chronic stress, often stemming from negative emotions, can lead to a myriad of health issues, including heart disease and diabetes. On the flip side, positive emotions such as joy and love can improve our immune function and promote longevity. Moreover, our mental health is intrinsically tied to our emotional state. Feelings of sadness or anxiety can trigger mental health disorders like depression. Conversely, cultivating positive emotions can enhance our psychological resilience, helping us bounce back from adversities. Emotions, then, are not just fleeting feelings. They are potent influencers of our well-being, capable of healing or harming us. So, it's clear that our emotions can be a double-edged sword when it comes to our well-being. So, what have we learned about emotions and their impact on our lives? We've discovered that emotions, while powerful, are a double-edged sword. They can be our greatest ally, coloring our world with joy, excitement, and love. But left unchecked, they can also be our greatest enemy, blinding us to reason and rationality. We've dived into the science of emotions and seen how they are intricately woven into our very biology, influencing our decision-making processes in ways we may not even be aware of. We've explored how emotions can shape and sometimes strain our relationships, how they can elevate us to the heights of euphoria or plunge us into the depths of despair. In the realm of well-being, we've seen that emotions, both positive and negative, play a vital role. Yet it's the balance and management of these emotions that truly impacts our overall health and happiness. In conclusion, while emotions are an essential part of our human experience, it's crucial to understand their power and learn how to manage them effectively.